Tonight on a Local Live, new reduced speed zone on Boston Post Road. The owner of Walter's Hot Dogs passes away. And with back to school right around the corner, we have fun lunch ideas sure to keep your kids happy. This and more coming up. Good evening, Larchmont and Mamaroneck. It is Thursday, August 31st. I'm Rob Byers, and welcome to the Local Live. Now, as of Tuesday, drivers must slow down when passing Mamaroneck High School on Boston Post Road. With help from Senator George Latimer and Assemblyman Stephen Otis, local safety advocates unveiled new speed zone signs to protect students and drivers alike.
Well, I'd like to welcome everybody to the busy Boston Post Road, and a day of celebration because everyone here is involved in doing something very important to protect people's lives. And when it comes to traffic safety, and especially the safety of kids in school, a tragedy can happen in a split second.
Drivers must slow to a cool 20 miles per hour between 7 a.m. and 6 p.m., as speed officials and residents have wanted for a long time.
For proper safety, the process of lowering the speed limit on the roadway to make it safer has been a priority for almost a decade. And it's had twists and turns. We've had legislation that have passed the state Senate, but not passed the overall legislature. And finally, through the hard work of Assemblyman Steve Otis, we were able to get the New York State Department of Transportation to agree to lower the speed limit here in front of Mamaroneck High School.
MHS School Board President Melanie Gray supported the decision for the speed zone sign being implemented and gave her reasons as to why the decision ultimately was rightly made.
It is important. We have had accidents along this roadway. We've had accidents involving pedestrians, accidents involving bicycles. Part of it is that kids are not always rational in the way that they walk and bike. Part of it is that drivers are inattentive. But part of it is that drivers are not aware that there are schools along this corridor and how many thousands of children and also parents and teachers are walking along this stretch.
The signs can be visibly seen on Boston Post Road between Town Center and Richbell Road. The most important part about the signs, according to Latimer, is that it can save lives.
Walter's Hot Dogs owner Eugene Warrington passed away at the age of 95. He was as iconic as the hot dogs. His great-grandson Gene Christian Baca said, quote, "When people think of Walters, besides the hot dogs, they think of the experience. They think of Uncle Gene." From our LMC-TV family, we extend our sincere condolences. The Larchmont volunteer firefighters are raising funds for breast cancer research. The firefighters are selling a special t-shirt, and all profits go directly to the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. So to purchase a shirt, go to larchmontfire.net. And starting this September, Mamaroneck and Larchmont officials are launching a composting program to allow local residents to collect and dispose of food scraps such as fruit, vegetables, fish, and even paper plates at the Village Recycling Center at 40 Maxwell Avenue. The food waste will be turned into reusable compost. Well, it's back to school time, and on this week's Local Lifestyle, Rebecca Berman has school lunch ideas that are sure to keep your kids happy.
Welcome back to the Local Live. I'm Rebecca Berman. Today's lifestyle episode is all about kids' back-to-school lunches. I would like to give you a little background about why I feel I'm an expert on making kids' back-to-school lunches, because I'm sure you're wondering. I'm a mom of 3 kids, and my oldest kid has the most sophisticated palate. My second kid's the pickiest eater, and my third kid, well, we just give him scraps, and he'll eat whatever we put in front of him. So you can see why I would be great at recommending lunches for different types of eaters. And so today I have 3 different lunch options with me. The first one I'm going to start on is my pizza muffin. And I have to tell you, I am getting this recipe off of another show that I love watching in the mornings. So what I want to tell you about the pizza muffin recipe is I made it the night before so that you can just pop it in your kid's lunchbox in the morning. And it's great and it's healthy and it has a lot of good things in it. So we make it with 2 eggs, For the dry ingredients, we use salt, oregano, baking soda, baking powder. I used whole wheat flour. And for the wet ingredients, which is kind of a funny ingredient to add into this, but we use marinara sauce, syrup, olive oil, mozzarella cheese, and we mix it all together. It literally took me like 10 minutes tops to like make all of those ingredients and put them all together. And then I baked this for 20 minutes. And before I baked it, I put a little bit of Parmesan on top. You really could put anything you want. There's one other wet ingredient that I know all the ingredients are up there on the screen. One other ingredient I don't have out here with me is buttermilk. But it was so easy, so I want to see if anyone can make these and, you know, let me know how they come out. Everyone here told me before we started filming how amazing they smell. So my next, and this could be, I guess, really for either a picky eater who likes pizza flavored things. It could be for a sophisticated eater because it's cool because there's a whole pizza within a muffin. And it could be obviously for my kid who'll just eat anything. So another one of my favorite healthy lunches, which I think a lot of kids like, are the flax, oat bran, and whole wheat lavash bread. And you can put anything on these. So you see here today, what I did was have the hummus and some pretzels. So what you can do for your kid, depending on their age, you can open this up if they're little, and you can do it for them, which, here we go. So you can give them this, cut it up into pieces, and if you're doing it for them, just spread it and cut it up like a sandwich and put it in their lunchbox, and they can have the pretzels for a snack. If your kid is doing it for themselves, if they're an older kid, maybe in middle school or in 5th or 4th grade, they can open these packs themselves and do it themselves. And it's super easy and super fun. And it just makes like a little bit, they feel like they're cooking, and they also are getting a nutritious lunch. And this is super filling, these wraps. So I'm gonna go to one of my all-time favorites, which is PB&J. So I've already cut the crust off of some white bread. I know that might be an illegal word in today's society, but I know a lot of kids like it. So if your school is not nut-free, you can make this with peanut butter. If it is nut-free, you can use any type of other, I think there's a sunflower butter, but I know my kids are able to eat nuts, and not that they are nuts, but you know. So obviously this is like an old-time classic. You could cut it in 4s to make it so easy for them to eat, which is also cute for the little kids. And we also have some cute containers that I need to show off that I bought at Target. So these are the cutest things I've ever seen. So you have to run there to buy them. So they have little pockets. So for a younger kid, there's a fork and a knife that are attached to it. There's a deep inside here. So you could put their snack if you have a grade school kid. You can open up this pack, or you can just put it right in. Then you can put this in, and you can do your little PB&J right inside. And it's just so cute. Okay, so you get the idea. So we have that. Then the other thing that I have that I love, which could either be for a sophisticated palate or somebody who just likes turkey and nothing else. So what I do is I buy the deli meat, whether you buy it prepackaged or from your deli counter, and I call them turkey roll-ups. You can either put a cucumber in it, or you can put some arugula if you have a sophisticated palate eater. You can also put some cheese in it, which is really yummy too. So why don't we just make one where I put everything in it. This is like a turkey quesadilla, we'll call it, without bread. So you just roll it up, and I have another cute little packaging. What did I do with it? Wait. Oh gosh. All right, I think it's gone because it was green. So we'll just take out my little container here, and I'll show you how you can use it for this as well. Hang on 1 minute. Okay. So what you can do with these cute roll-ups is put them in just like this, and you can make, you know, a few of them if you want. And again, you can put your snack in there. I also brought something that's so fun because it's delicious. Kids love them, but the nice thing about them is they're really thin. So if you're trying to not have your kid eat too much junk food, you can just put in 2 or 3 of these. The other great snack that I have that I know kids love are wheat thins. So these are great because you can throw them in here. They can eat them on there with their turkey that we have right here. So that's also another really fun thing. And also kids like to eat like little bite-sized food, especially elementary school kids. And most moms, when you're making lunch, you're usually making it for the little guys. The other thing that I want to show you is my this really is a sophisticated palette. Here we go. We've got hard-boiled eggs, which a lot of little grade school kids are like, ugh, I can't sit next to someone with a hard-boiled egg because it smells bad. So if your kid is brave enough and they love eggs, it's a perfect thing. They're cold. You can buy them in any deli counter. They're already made. And another sophisticated palette food that my daughter loves is sushi. So if you pick it up the night before, refrigerate it, it still tastes good the next day when you go for lunch. And you can also put a little ice pack in your little lunch box to keep it fresh. So this has brown rice because I was trying to be health conscious. So the other snack food that's good to have is the Pirate Booty. It's a lot of crunchy food. It's a whole bag. It's better than potato chips. And another sophisticated palate food, which, by the way, these are little dry sausages, and they're delicious, obviously for the sophisticated palate. But if you like, you can bake them into your muffin. And I think that kind of wraps up my whole time here. I do have 1 or 2 other things, but that we'll save them for next time. So I hope you enjoyed all my back-to-school lunches that I've recommended, and stay tuned for more Local Live.
Did you know that if you missed the last government meeting, you can watch it on our website? Just go to LMC-TV.org, click on videos, then click on municipal meetings, scroll down to find the meeting you want, or use the search function in the upper right corner and type in the name or date of the meeting. Then watch. You can see the full agenda and jump to a specific agenda item. It's all a click away at LMC-TV.org.
Have you been looking for a way to get your YouTube project off the ground? Well, look no further. Down here at LMC-TV, we have the tools to bring your ideas to life. With the magic of green screen, you can go anywhere. If you're into current events, politics, or entertainment, sounds like you create your own news channel. And this is the perfect spot for you. We have access to numerous pre-made news sets with customizable options. So come share what you think is important to your audience. Or if you want to talk about things that you love, like video games, then this is your GameStop. Give your personal review, share your tricks and cheats, or boast your achievements. Whatever you want to share with your fellow gamers. Hungry for more? Come teach us how to create some tasty treats, share kitchen hacks, or easy meals. Be your own Chef Boyar YouTube. Into creating but not cooking? This is your DIY destination. Tell the world how you create fun things from scratch. Come on down and start recording. The sky's the limit down here at LMC. If you want to make your very own YouTube show, come down Tuesdays or Fridays between 4 and 6. You must reserve your time in advance and bring your own script, JPEGs, and videos on a USB with you. Go to LMC-TV.org for more information.
Welcome to the Local Live. I am Sebastian Hall. The Video Music Awards was last Sunday, and here are the highlights from the musical night and the recap from the Ice Blue Carpet. Katy Perry, as the host, shared the stage with today's top musical artist. Pink won the Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award while Kendrick Lamar took the award for Video of the Year, and the electrifying group Fifth Harmony won Best Pop Video, along with Khalid, who won the award as 2017 Artist to Watch, and Ed Sheeran as Artist of the Year. Now, let's talk about the best pop fashion scene on the carpet versus the terrible mistakes. The talented actor and singer Jared Leto showed up in this sparkling cape that was lended to him by the Spice Girls, which fits perfectly with the name of his singing group, 30 Seconds to Mars, but he's 30 seconds away from giving us the new version of the 2017 solar eclipse. Sweet and angelical MTV host Gabby Wilson showed up in this Demon number, which was not only the biggest fashion horror from the night, along with that hair, but she completely failed at copying Britney Spears' outfit at the 2001 American Music Awards. But now, let's talk about the goody stuff. Our first winner for Best Dress is Normani from Fifth Harmony, who came in this glamorous black see-through dress that not only screamed beauty, but also had both a carpet look along with a touch of pop culture. And last but not least, guys, our number one winner is Demi Lovato. She came in this sexy and edgy mix that had it all. The see-through top is this year's hot fashion item that can be worn at any season. And her jogger sparkling pants gave Demi the perfect combo to stand out as a pop idol who knows how to rock the carpet. Hope you like our VMAs recap. For the Local Live, I'm Sebastian Hall. And always remember to stay fabulous. Bye-bye.
Christian was hit by a car over a year ago. However, he has healed amazingly well and will live a full life. He is a big, strong cat who relates well with easygoing cats and friendly dogs. He is laid back and loves his food. Reba is a beautiful lab mix about 3 years old. She is a charming girl who loves to go on walks and loves her humans. And Reba is doing quite nicely with her manners training and is totally crate trained. So to adopt Christian or Reba, or to learn about other pets, you can adopt. Please go to ny-petrescue.org. Now, we always welcome new volunteers and interns, and we would love to hear from our viewers. So send us an email at thelocallive@lmctv.org. Thank you so much for watching our show, and that's all for tonight. I'm Rob Byers, and we will see you next week for a new episode of The Local Live.